Let's say somebody committed a crime, for instance, a murder. It became a criminal case. The perpetrator was sentenced a lifetime in prison. Family's victim happily celebrated because finally the murderer will pay for what he has done. Forgiveness doesn't mean letting someone off the hook. Forgiveness means letting someone be accountable for the wrongs they have done. In this scenario, do you think the murderer will think about the victim's family when they are inside the jail? We don't know, but probably don't. But do you think the victim's family will often think about the murderer? In the weeks to come, most probably. But as years pass by, they might be able to fully accept what happened, that when the incidents or the thought about the murderer crossed their minds, some of them may have forgiven the murderer. They may feel sadness because they miss their loved one. Others might not entertain the idea and just ignore it so that they won't feel anything. Some of them might probably still feel the hate and bitterness inside their hearts. There it goes, the perpetrator living rent-free inside their head, causing them to be bitter, anger, seeking for revenge, wishing and hoping the perpetrator's family members will suffer the same fate. But let me ask you this, who can't sleep peacefully at night? Who doesn't even care what other people think? Who doesn't enjoy each day and live life to the fullest? Now, who is the real prisoner? That example that I gave you is a tough one. We are allowed to think and feel things because we are humans, but we have to decide to let go and forgive so that we can enjoy our borrowed time on earth. We have decided to let go and forgive. But how do we do this? How do we forgive? First, it is an everyday decision. We have to decide that we want to forgive. I am not saying that it is easy to forgive, but this is a conscious decision we have to make every single day of our lives so that we can be free from the long-term prison we are in. Remember, this is not for them. This is for ourselves. Second, pray. People would say, why should we pray for someone who has hurt us? No, the prayer should be asking God to soften and open our hearts towards the person we want to forgive. Third, journal. Writing can be an effective tool to explore the areas more deeply that needed healing. Fourth, talk to a counselor, a therapist, or a trusted friend. Talking about the situation to a trusted person is reliving the situation and feeling it again. One thing I learned from counseling is talking about it, facing the fear, and eventually releasing its power over you. Fifth, release that anger because this can be trapped in our body, which is not good for our well-being. There are healthy ways to release anger. We can shout at our own bedroom, or we can even punch a pillow. We should not hurt other people or ourselves just because we cannot healthily manage our negative emotions. We can learn how to express negative emotions in a healthy manner. Sixth is time. As I have said earlier, this is an everyday decision. There may be days that we feel like we have forgiven someone, but other days we'll feel that we don't. Know that this process will take time. Some situations are easier than others, but some are really difficult. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily come easily, but it is possible.